But I did want to start with Caitlin Clark because, as we discussed yesterday, she was scheduled to play last night in Atlanta before a sellout crowd inside State Farm Arena, with the least expensive tickets reportedly going for around $300. Insanity. Like I told you previously, she really is, like at this point, the biggest draw in basketball. Bigger than LeBron, bigger than Steph, bigger than KD, bigger than the NBA champion Boston Celtics, bigger than the WNBA champion Las Vegas Aces. She, earlier this season, played in Atlanta for the first time. And the Dream that game had a record crowd of 17,575. Last night, that record fell with a crowd of 17,608. And she now has set attendance records in Atlanta, Minneapolis, Las Vegas, obviously Indianapolis. At Iowa, in her final year of college basketball, every game she played on the road set an attendance record for that building except for 2. So she sets another attendance record last night. And again, I can't emphasize this enough. I know other people can fill up that building and basketball arenas, but nobody's ever put that many in that building for a WNBA game. And I'm telling you,
that's where the Hawks play too, right?
Yes.
State Farm, yeah.
You $300 just to get in, to sit at the top of State Farm Arena. $300.
Pretty wild.
That's what it was going for. You don't have to pay $300 to go see LeBron from the worst seat at State Farm Arena. $300 to get you, maybe not, on the hardwood, but for a regular season game on a Monday night, probably get you into the lower level. For LeBron, for KD, for Steph, for you name it. But not for Caitlin Clark. It cost you $300, roughly, just to get in the door. I've been in that arena for college basketball games, for concerts. We saw Kendrick Lamar there a few years ago, my wife and I. We were literally on the first row of the risers. Did not pay $300 for that. I don't think it was close to $300
This man
for
got
that.
a discount.
Caitlin Clark, if we wanted to go see her last night, we sitting at the top of State Farm Arena for $300 a piece.
Yeah.
So she is something unlike we've ever seen with women's basketball. We've known that for a while. And then the game started, and she tied a WNBA record when she made her 4th three-pointer of the contest, because that doubled as the 85th made three-pointer for her this season. No rookie has ever made more three-pointers in a season, and considering she still has 10 more regular season games to play, she'll obviously own the record outright soon, probably as soon as tomorrow night when the Fever host the Connecticut Sun in Indianapolis. That game will also be on NBA TV. Oh, by the way, the Fever also won last night. 84-79 was the final score. So they're now 14-16 on the season after starting 0-5. Off to a horrible start, but they're 14-11 in their past 25 games, still 14-16 overall. That equates to 7th in the standings, 2.5 games ahead of Chicago. As you know, Bennett, as a longtime follower of the WNBA,
Yep.
the top 8 teams in the WNBA make the playoffs. There's not an East-West. It's just the standings, and the top 8 make the playoffs. Right now, Caitlin Clark projects to be in the WNBA playoffs. Bennett, I know you had the Fever last night. Congratulations.
The Gary Parrish Show, live weekdays at 10 a.m.